Hi, Avid. I just wanted to give you some instructions for the week, but first wanted to say hi from Isla. Hello. She's kind of freaked out by the webcam thing, but sometimes she's in a good mood. Right now, she's just in a daze. Say hi. Good job. Yeah. Good. Now we're clapping. Okay, good. So I'm gonna pause just for a second, just so I can focus a little better. I'll get her with her dad. All right. So I wanted to show you what you'll be seeing on your screen here. So this is instead of a daily screen, I'm gonna have a weekly screen and just kind of showing you what you should be accomplishing each day of the week. You will be scored on things like your planner, tutorials, daily assignments, but things are going to look just a little bit different, obviously. So, before I get into the schedule, you should know that the district has laid out these timeframes for live sessions. So, like if you have math class second hour and you have a burning question, your teacher should be providing some sort of conferencing option, whether that be through Schoology or through Google Meet. Or something else that I've never even heard of. But they'll give you links to that, and you should be accessing them from this specific time frame here. For AVID, that's 1 to 1:30. Now, honestly, it's different from my science classes where we're learning new equations and things like that every day. I don't see the need for us to have a daily meeting. I will have a Family Friday 1 to 1:30, just for us to hang out and talk, but I probably won't be posting a link unless you guys feel down the road that we really need it. You guys will be doing tutorials using Google Meet, and your tutors will be inviting you through email. And so heads up on that. Always be checking your email. So that's the hourly schedule as far as in-person meetings go. Usually those are probably going to be optional for most of your teachers, just if you have questions, and then you'll be completing some work outside of that. But for you guys, we're going to be accessing this weekly folder here. It says week of March 30th to April 3rd. And each day I've kind of laid out what I want you to complete. I hope you can kind of zoom in from your end. I have it blown up here, but for Monday, it looks like we'll be in that folder and looking at the distance learning setup folder, completing the things in there. So I'll just kind of show you a sneak peek of it. Monday's activity. Okay, so each folder has a couple things in there that I want you to at least view. It is set up so that you have completion rules. In order to move on to the next thing, you do have to at least look through this. So the first thing is things on tutorials, because it is going to look so different. Basically, guys, you're going to be meeting once a week. You won't be doing TRFs, but you will be graded on your participation within those small groups, and whoever your tutor is during that week will be evaluating you in that and communicating with me. It's out of 50 points each week, so it is substantial. It means don't just take it lightly. There are some rules to follow here. Meeting on webcam is a totally different ball game, and so you'll want to read through those. And then there's also some questions that you can expect your tutors to be asking you each time. Our tutors for seniors will be on Thursdays every week, and we wanted to make sure we had a window outside of our those other hours that I mentioned before. So I grabbed 10:30 to 11. It was the most convenient for the tutors. And so make sure that you have that carved out in your schedule each Thursday. In fact, that can go in your planners right away. Plug that in for the next few weeks at least. Oops. Okay, so going back to that distance learning setup folder for Monday, you should also go through the Google Meet folder, which has a slideshow, which basically gives you directions on how it works. You probably won't be getting a link necessarily always posted like this, but for tutorials, you'll be invited via email, and in that email there will be a link to the Hangout that you can click when you're ready to join. Very important to be on time at that 10:30 tutorial for the week. And if for some reason you lose it, if you accept the meeting, it should actually plug it into your calendar, which is cool. And then you can go to your calendar and click the link through that. But I imagine this will take some practice, but try to be on time because a half hour is not long for a tutorial. Also in the slideshow, you'll see some images. I don't even know who that guy is, but he's a tech guy, I think, that made this slideshow, just on, what to click next and what you can expect to see, what features it has, etc. Please make sure you view that Google slideshow. There are some required questions after that I need you to post on. And if you have additional questions that weren't clear, please post them here and I'll be checking that to address as well. The third thing in that distance learning setup is about the planners. There is a specific rubric. And so this is kind of what I'll be looking at in your daily post. Basically, I see it as you would post an image of your weekly page in your planner. Most of you have physical copies. If, however, you have some digital form, make sure that I can see detail on that and that you're screenshotting that. It needs to be just as detailed as a paper version. It does make some checklists down here for you. So, I want you to see what homework's assigned for that day, what you're completing. If it's done, cross it off so I can see that you're actually getting your to-do list finished. There's also a section on checking your email. Now, honestly, this is probably a little bit more geared for the freshmen because they're kind of new to this whole email thing, but I fully expect you guys to be checking your email on a daily basis. In fact, that should be like on your everyday checklist. It's just good preparation even for the future because now everything is through email, especially with this whole distance learning thing. If you're asked to respond, make sure you do so. This one says that you should be taking a screenshot of an email message that you sent to post a daily discussion. If you did that day, I definitely want you to post that. If, however, it just didn't apply, I understand. But I do expect you to show me at least one of those maybe per week to be reasonable. Other things that you can include are just some regular daily things. I have to schedule in nap time and lunchtime, for example. For teenagers, I imagine that's very different, but you can definitely include that as well. So definitely look over that rubric first and foremost, and then please answer my required question, and then if you have any additional ones, place it there. That is Monday's to-do list. The rest should be pretty straightforward. Going back to our weekly slide there on our agenda. It's taking forever to load. I'll just go to the big one. Tuesday is just posting your first planner check. So I'll show you where that is as well. It's going to be in that first week folder. And there's actually going to be a separate folder altogether for it. So after distance learning setup, there's a separate folder for the week in which you'll post your daily planner check. So Tuesday, this is the only thing you even have to do is click here. And again, there is some example screenshots of some ideas. I want a picture of your planner for the day with things crossed off if you've completed it. Also, again, if you've had some proof of email responses that you made, screenshot that and post it here as well. So I'm expecting 1 to 2 images per person here. And you can, this is a daily submission, guys, and it's easy points, but it's also easy points to miss out on. So please be diligent in doing that on a daily basis. Wednesday, again, same planner check. And so just showing you again in that folder, you would just obviously select the Wednesday. And then there is an assignment that says interpreting a graphic. So that is located in the first week folder, the last thing, interpreting a graphic. Honestly, for this assignment, I know I'm assigning it on Wednesday, but as long as you get it in by Friday, it's totally on time. There's a PDF you'll open. It's an image of a graph that you're to interpret. And then what I want you to do is copy and paste these questions in. And then when you're doing your submitting an assignment, you're going to create something where you can just, again, copy and paste these questions in, fill them out, and then submit. Some of them are a little bit more challenging, like the 7, 8, and 9 are higher level thinking. And so, set aside some time to complete that. Okay, going back to our weekly schedule, Thursday then is your regular planner check, and then you should be getting an email for an invite to your tutorial group. There's going to be 2 separate groups, so you might be getting an email from a different tutor than your friend might. But regardless, it's going to start promptly at 10:30 and go till 11. I expect you guys to be showing up to that and prepared to talk about maybe a class. Although honestly, this first week is probably just kind of navigating and talking about how this is going to work. And your tutor will be leading that for the most part. Finally, Friday, same old planner check, and then there's an optional Family Friday. I have the link in our weekly agenda on the main page. I also have the link right here as well. It's totally optional, guys. It's just a chance for you guys to say hi to each other and chat about whatever it is you want to talk about. That's what Family Friday is all about. If you're, too bogged down with other things, it's not a requirement, but it'd be fun to see you. That'll be a occurring thing, and you can always access the Friday link there. So I know I just skimmed the surface here. I just wanted to show you what I expect this first week. Again, I probably won't have like a daily video for you guys, but rather just kind of a weekly overview. And as needed, you can shoot me email questions. And then, of course, I'll see you on Friday for Family Friday if you decide to come. I'll be touching base with you this first week more than just now, but this is just something to get you going. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.